God says that his light, the commandments are the light. The commandments is what we need to see. If we're not following God's commandments, that means we're in darkness. That means we don't know where we're going. The Bible says the same thing in Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Right.
Get that? In Deuteronomy chapter 28, that we don't know where we're going. We don't have a light, meaning we don't have God's laws. Therefore, we don't know where we're going. We don't know who we are as a people. We don't know what it is we're supposed to be doing today. So what do? We mimic what we see on TV. We mimic what we see on social media. Would you agree with that, my sister?
What you think of? So you just celebrated Juneteenth? Oh, praise, man. So I got a question.
Hey,
are we free as a people?
We out here to teach the 12 tribes of Israel the true gospel.
I understand we have to celebrate something.
Native Americans
to
are
try to give us some type of hope.
Hey,
but at
you
the
already
end
know
of the day,
what to do.
Juneteenth
Like,
is still not a
share, and
freedom
subscribe
day,
right now.
Right. So we're trying to show people how to get actual freedom out of the scriptures to show that Christ is dealing with the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American, and he's going to save those people.
Come here, my brother, real quick. Let me show you something. The Bible said that how you doing? I'm Mordecai. How you doing, my bro? The Bible said that we're going to know the truth, and the truth is what's going to make us free. All right? So what we ought to do is show our people what the truth is, because we've been lied to. Wouldn't you agree? What's your nationality? I'm going to show you one way we've been lied to. What's your nationality? You black? Now, black is a color, right? Is there a land called black? Is there a country called black? In the 80s, what were we being called? Niggas, color, Negroes, African American. What's that? Jesse Jackson coined the phrase African American in the 80s. So we were black, color, African American, Negro, right? Who are we? Why are all these labels put on us? Why we don't know the truth? Read it again. This is the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So God said we were going to know the truth, and the truth was going to make us free. The reason why he said we're going to have to learn the truth is because we were going to be lied to in these last days. I'm going to show you what the truth is right now. Give me the truth. What's your name again, brother? I'm going to show Brother Kurt the truth in the Bible. I'm going to show Brother Kurt the reason why they don't teach us any truth in this place called America. The reason why we lied to in our schools. The reason why we lied to by the Christian church. The reason why we lied to by most of our politicians. The reason why we've been lied to by our parents, our grandparents, because they've been taught lies. So I want to show Brother Kurt and whoever else has an ear to listen, you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that have an ear, let them hear. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119. Verse 142, thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
Read that again for Brother Kurt. I want him to get this. Read.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
So God's righteousness is everlasting. It never stops. The righteousness of God never stops. We choose to stop following the righteousness, but that doesn't mean righteousness is still not supposed to be on this earth today in 2025. Now righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. Read on.
And thy law.
And thy what?
Thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law is the truth.
The Bible says that the laws of God is the truth. So when the Bible says the truth is going to make us free, it's the laws of God that's in the Bible that's going to make us free. It's the truth. The truth is the light. The light, get that in Proverbs 6 and 23. How you doing, my sis? Hey, my sis, real quick. I'm going to show you in Proverbs 6 and 23 what you just said. What the light is. What's the light? Right? You say the truth is the light, right? What is the light? All right? So now, hey, how you doing, my bro? Hey, come over here. I was just showing Brother Kurt what the truth is and what the light is. Hold on 1 second. Read.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23.
Bring it up.
For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Read it again.
For the commandment is a lamp.
The commandments of God is the lamp. Read.
And the law is light.
Right back to that law again. Remember, the law was the truth. Now the law is the light as well. The light is what we're supposed to be following. Read on.
and reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Meaning correction is the way of life. So when we fall away from the law or do things outside of the laws of God, correction is the way of life. Getting us back on the track of keeping God's commandments is the way of life. Right. So that's what we come out here to show out. Exactly. All right, Brother Kurt. All right, so show the brother right there. Show the brother right there what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. So God says that his light, the commandments are the light. The commandments is what we need to see. If we're not following God's commandments, that means we're in darkness. That means we don't know where we're going. The Bible says the same thing in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Right. Get that. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, that we don't know where we're going. We don't have a light, meaning we don't have God's laws. Therefore, we don't know where we're going. We don't know who we are as a people. We don't know what it is we're supposed to be doing today. So what do? We mimic what we see on TV. We mimic what we see on social media. Would you agree with that, my sis? How you doing? What's your name, sis? Come here for a minute. CC? Come here, CC, for a second. How you doing, Juan? Come here for a second. You got 5 minutes. Come talk to your little brother real quick. CC, I got a question, CC. You said you agree we mimic what we see on TV, correct? On what we see on social media, right? It's called followers. Well, that'll be the majority of us out here, right? A lot of our people, right? Say it again. Instead of leading, right? But we've had leaders come up, right? Would you agree, CC? What happened to all our leaders? What happened to a lot of our leaders? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So fear. Yep. Get that.
Right. Everything with life, it comes with a team player. You gotta have a team.
You gotta have a team, and more importantly, the team has to be all on what?
One page. On
one page, sis. And that's what we out here to show our people that look, we all on the same team. We just don't know how to come together and be teammates. All right? So now, what we showing our people, look, sis, CC, we on the same team, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans here in America, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, are 9 times out of 10 the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right. We are the Israelites according to the Bible. So now, to your point, the reason why we don't play on the same team, we don't play very well, is because we don't know who we are. We don't know whose we are. You understand? We've been taught lies. I was just telling the brother Kurt out here that we've been taught lies, and the Bible says that the truth is going to make us free. The truth is what's going to be able to bring us back together. It's a lot of hatred. But now watch this. It's a commandment of God for us not to hate each other. You understand? Why isn't that commandment being taught throughout the church, throughout the earth, throughout the neighborhood?
It's taught.
Okay.
It's the thing to obey it and understand. The first thing is to understand. Correct.
Absolutely. Give me that in Psalms 111 and 10. I'm going to show you something about understanding, CC. You're right. You're saying all of the right things. You know the Bible says, now let's get some understanding. We talked about knowing, we talked about understanding it and different things like that. So that's what we come out here to do. We come out here to bring our people more understanding. Build on what they already know. You sound like you have a pretty solid foundation. Now let's build on that, CC. All right, read it.
Psalm chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
God says when we fear him, that's going to be the beginning of our wisdom. Read on.
A good understanding.
A good understanding.
Have all they that do his commandments.
A good understanding have all they that do, I see that do his commandments. Right? Where can we find the commandments of God, CC? In the Bible. Right. In the Bible. The commandments of God are in the Bible. I'm going to give you a commandment. Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Uh-huh.
Like you say, the community, and the hatred, and the followers, social media, that's what's controlling them instead of them controlling it.
Say it again.
That's what's controlling them instead of them controlling it.
Right, because why? We don't have no understanding of the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? We have to understand it. What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word